Welcome everyone to a new and exciting event. Today we will have some awesome and exhilarating races featuring racers from the World Grand Prix. So be prepared to watch some crashes and some smashes as we begin our race. Let's begin! Here we have some diecast cars that are part of the Tokyo race pit crew. And here on the back we can see the names of the pit crew in different languages as well. If you remember back to the second Cars movie, this was the pit crew that helped Lightning McQueen during the Tokyo race during the World Grand Prix. Now let's go ahead and get these cars out of the packaging so that way we can start reviewing them. I present to you Guido. This little forklift's main colors are blue and light blue. As we can see on the side, he has a little 95 painted on them. And then he also comes complete with a headset to complete the pit crew look. Our next diecast car is Luigi. This little car's main color is yellow. He also has the number 95 painted on his sides to remind everyone that he's part of the pit crew for Lightning McQueen. He also happens to be best friends with Guido. And now next up, our third diecast car is Mater, Lightning McQueen's best friend. Here we have Mater with his original colors along with the headset and microphone. He also has the number 95 painted on the sides of him. What is Mater's favorite pastime? Let me know in the comments below. Our fourth diecast car is a VW bus named Fillmore. In classic 70s style, he's got groovy love and peace etched on the sides of him. He's also wearing a headset with a microphone as part of the pit crew for Lightning McQueen. And then on the back of him, we can see numerous little decals. Our fifth and last diecast car is named Sarge. He is a World War II Willys Jeep from 1942. His main colors are green and brown. He's got the number 95 painted on the sides of him, and he comes complete with a headset and microphone. Here are all the cars that we reviewed in today's video, starting with Guido, Luigi, Fillmore, Sarge, and Mater. Which car out of all these diecasts was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, racing fans alike, I present to you an amazing race today, the World Grand Prix. This race today will feature numerous racers from the second Cars movie. This tournament will take place on a gigantically ginormous downhill ramp. The racers will start here at the top in numerical order, which will be given to them in random. And then they'll continue downhill towards the first turn. And after rounding that first turn, they'll continue on through a straight stretch of track. And then the racers will reach the second downhill turning point. After that, they'll move on to a jump, and they'll have to clear a chasm. After that, they should be home free to cross the finish line. This race is set up in an elimination style, meaning the racer who places last, falls off the track, or crosses the finish line last will be disqualified. Good luck, racers! Now let's start drawing numbers to find out which racer will be in which starting position at the beginning of the race. First up is Finn McMissile. He'll be starting off in number 4. Our next racer is Max Schnell. He'll be lucky enough to start in number 1. Our next racer is Shu Todoroki. He'll be starting off in the second position. And our fourth racer of the day is Lewis Hamilton. He'll be starting off in third position. And our fifth racer of the day is Nigel Gearsley. He'll be starting off in last position, number 6. And our last racer of the day is Miguel Camino, starting off in 5th position. Here we have our racers lined up and ready to race. Now let's go ahead and get them in their starting positions. Here we have Nigel Gearsley and Miguel Camino in the back. Let's see if they're able to move up in rank. And our racers are off at full speed ahead with Max Schnell taking first position as they go into the first turn. Some sort of crash happening behind the leaders as they continue down the track, and entering the first turn, Germany still leads, followed by Britain, and those two racers complete the race. Let's check out the next replay to find out who gets eliminated. And our racers are going off at top speeds as they enter the first turn. Max Schnell makes contact with the exterior wall. A big battle happening behind Germany between the two British cars and Shu Todoroki. And oh no, it looks like Miguel Camino just pumped on the brakes of the first turn. Back here over at the second turn, our leaders round it, and now they're lining up for the jump. It looks like Max Schnell clears it as he's followed by Nigel Gearsley. Let's check on the other racers over here, and oh my gosh, oh no! What just happened? We have Miguel Camino back here at the first turn, but then we come over here to the second turn, and there's a great big pileup. And then we have Finn McMissile, who fell off the track, leaving way for him to be disqualified instead of Miguel Camino. And then way over here across the finish line, we have our two racers that finished the race, Nigel Gearsley and Max Schnell. Congratulations to these two racers for completing the race. Next up, we have Max Schnell and Nigel Gearsley in the front for the second race. Will they be able to keep their lead? And our racers are off, starting side by side. It looks like Nigel Gearsley's trying to pull into first position as they enter the first turn. Oh, whoa, it looks like Miguel Camino gets lost somewhere in the back there. Now our racers are rounding the second turn very smoothly, making the jump one after the other, and they all seem to cross the finish line. Now let's go ahead and check out the next replay to watch the action again. And Michael Gearsley and Max Schnell are side by side as they battle it out for first position as they enter the first turn. And it looks like going into that turn, it looks like Michael Gearsley takes the lead by sliding into first position. And then we have Max Schnell and Shu Todoroki coming in contact with one another, battling it out for third position. Here they come lining themselves up for the jump, and Michael Gearsley clears it, followed by all the other cars clearing the jump as well as they all cross the finish line. It looks like Miguel Camino gets left at turn number 2. He is in last position, so that means he is disqualified. Now let's go ahead and catch up with the cars that all cross the finish line. We have Shu Todoroki, Michael Gearsley, Lewis Hamilton, and Max Schnell are all the cars that advance to the next race. Max Schnell and Shu Todoroki are in the back. Will either one of them be able to take the lead? And all the racers are off at full speed ahead. It looks like Michael Gearsley takes first position with ease. Oh no, it looks like Shu Todoroki's having some trouble back there as he falls behind. And whoa, Michael Gearsley takes a big boost of energy as he crosses the finish line first and leaves everyone else in the dust. There's another car coming up, and oh no, it looks like he fell into the chasm. I don't know which car it was. Let's watch the second replay to find out. Lewis Hamilton makes contact with the exterior wall, giving way for a battle between him, Max Schnell, and Shu Todoroki as they enter the first turn. Michael Gearsley stepping on the accelerator, leaving all the other racers behind in his dust. He clears the jump and lands it beautifully as he crosses the finish line. Here we have Max Schnell rounding the second turn. He lines up for the jump. Oh, but he falls into the chasm. We have Shu Todoroki over here in last position, which means he is disqualified from the rest of the race. Then we have Lewis Hamilton here on the straight part of the track, and then over here on the chasm we have Max Schnell. He made it farther than Shu Todoroki, which means he stays in this race. And now we have our racer from Great Britain, Michael Gearsley, who made it all the way to the end, so he will start the next race in first position. Now we have Michael Gearsley and Lewis Hamilton in the front positions. Which racer will be eliminated? And straight out of the gate, it looks like Michael Gearsley and Lewis Hamilton are side by side, battling it out for first position. Michael Gearsley seeing an opportunity and takes the lead as they round into the second turn. They all line up for the jump, and they all clear it. Oh no, Max Schnell having some trouble back there as he skids out. Let's check out the second replay to watch the action one more time. Here we have Lewis Hamilton making contact with the exterior wall, and whoa, a big battle erupts between him and Michael Gearsley as they enter the first turn. Max Schnell's looking for an opening, but is unable to find one. Michael Gearsley is in first position with Lewis Hamilton following not too far behind as they round that second turn. Here we have our racers lining up for the jump as they all clear it one after the other. Max Schnell skidding out and losing control, falling behind into last position, so he is disqualified from the rest of the race. In second position we have Lewis Hamilton, and in first position we have Michael Gearsley. Both of these racers will be moving on to the next round. Here we have Michael Gearsley and Lewis Hamilton battling it out for the final race. And they're off at full speed ahead with Lewis Hamilton pulling into first position. A battle erupts before the first turn. It seems like Lewis Hamilton is punching the accelerator, leaving Michael Gearsley behind in his dust. He clears the jump, and Michael Gearsley having some trouble there. Let's check out the next replay to watch the action again. Michael Gearsley starting to fall behind as Lewis Hamilton makes contact with the exterior wall. Oh, big contact in between Lewis Hamilton and Michael Gearsley as they enter the first turn. Here come our racers into the straightaway as Lewis Hamilton looks like it's shoots off into the distance as they round the second turn. Lewis Hamilton lines up for the jump and clears it, and Michael Gearsley spins out before he can cross the finish line. Michael Gearsley was in last position for this race, which means he is disqualified. Over here across the finish line, we have our last man standing, Lewis Hamilton, who is the winner of this race. Here we have all the racers who participated in today's race, ranked in the number of which they were disqualified, leading all the way up to Lewis Hamilton, who takes the number 1 position for never being disqualified. Here we have other World Grand Prix racers, with some of them being in a new package that we will review in the next video. Which of them will be the fastest to qualify for the final round? Now we will be having a bonus race with the Tokyo Pit Crew, which we reviewed earlier in this video, alongside with Lightning McQueen himself. Which one will cross the finish line first? And they're all off at full speed ahead, with Sarge pulling into first position. Lightning McQueen trying to get around him, but just can't find that opening. And oh my gosh, what just happened? Lightning McQueen rounds the second turn and makes the jump, and now he crosses the finish line. We need to go back and watch the second replay to find out what just happened. Luigi starts falling behind way in the back as Sarge takes the first position. Lightning McQueen goes for the inside boom, but Sarge cuts him off as they enter the first turn. Mater, Fillmore, and Luigi are all clustered in the back, and whoa, oh my gosh, Sarge falls off the track, leaving way for Lightning McQueen to take first position as he rounds the second turn. Lightning McQueen lines up the jump and clears it as he crosses the finish line. Now let's go ahead and check up on all our other racers. Here in the back, we have Luigi in last position, and then we have Fillmore. Both of them are here at the first turn. And then over here, where's Sarge? He's off of the track. Gee, I hope he's okay. And then over here on the straightaway, we have Mater, who looks like just ran out of gas. Then way over here at the finish line, we have Lightning McQueen, who is the winner of this race. Congratulations to the number 95. Thank you everyone for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And remember to share with your friends. Also, stay tuned for the next exciting episode of this race. If you enjoyed this video, go check out our other videos on our channel. And remember, keep racing!